Danganronpa.
Pew, pew, pew.
You must kill someone if you want to leave. My mind froze and my breath caught in my throat as I thought about that. I could feel a paralyzing fear slowly making its way through my body, dominating every last nerve. The air hung heavy on me, pressing down like a weight around my neck. It took everything I had just to endure that weight. But for as heavy as the air felt, all it took to pierce it was her sharp words.
So, what are you going to do now? Just stand around glaring at each other?
Her pointed comment was directed at everyone in the room. It helped pull us all back to reality.
Right! She's right! Sometimes, even if you're nervous or afraid, you just have to step forward! To forget such a simple fact! I can't forgive myself! I'm so ashamed! Please, someone hit me! I can't forgive myself! Somebody hit me! Punish me!
Jesus, if you have time to yell about it, you have time to do something about it!
Perhaps. But what is the mission exactly?
To look for a way out, duh!
And we totally need to find whoever was controlling that stupid bear and beat the hell out of him.
But, before we do all that, maybe we should take a look at the handbook. It's probably best to check out the school regulations Monokuma mentioned before doing anything else.
True. If we stumble around with no clue what the rules are, something like that might happen again.
Shit.
Fine. Then let's hurry up and check out the stupid rules already.
After turning on my e-handbook, the first thing that appeared was my name. So, just like Monokuma said, the owner's name showed up front and center. Then, from the main menu that popped up, I selected the school regulations icon. An itemized list appeared on screen. It was the school regulations. In other words, the rules being imposed on us all. Feeling a slight dizziness, I raised my face up from the screen. As I looked around, I saw the same stormy expression on everyone's faces.
This is bullshit! What the hell kind of rules are these? I'm not gonna let them control me!
Well then, why don't you wander around the school where there's a care in the world and see what happens? Personally, I would love to see what happens when someone breaks one of the rules.
But if he got punished like what we saw before, I don't think there'd be a respawn waiting for him.
Ever since I was a kid, I grew up with my older brother pounding this into my head. When a man makes a promise, he has to keep it, even if it kills him.
So what?
I've made a ton of promises that I still have to keep, that's so what? So I can't afford to die in here!
None of that made much sense to me, but you are saying you will follow the regulations, is that it?
Huh? Oh, well, yeah, I guess you're right.
Hey, I have a question. For regulation number 6, what do you think it means exactly?
You're talking about the second half, right? Where it says, unless they are discovered? I was wondering about that myself.
It's saying that if you want to graduate, you have to kill someone without anyone finding out it was you.
But why? Why do we have to do that?
I don't see any reason to worry about it. Just worry about following the rules as they've been explained to us. Frankly, I don't want to hear anything from someone who waits for others to decide what to do for them.
Don't jab at me.
More like a full-on stab.
Well, for now, let's forget all that silly junk about murderers or whatever. Now that we know the rules, let's start exploring the school.
True. We need to find out where exactly we are. Is there any way out? What about food and supplies? There are tons of questions we need to answer!
Damn straight! Okay, then let's all start looking around.
I'll be going alone.
What? Why? That's a pretty stupid idea, don't you think?
Someone here might already have started thinking about murdering one of us. Are you saying we should stand around with them in our midst and make it that much easier for them?
Wait, hold on a second. That would never...
Don't bother saying it couldn't happen. You can't deny the possibility. That's why you all seized up with fear when that graduation rule was made clear to you. Am I wrong?
But...
So I'm simply acting in accordance with what I think is best for me.
Hold on, like hell I'm gonna let you run off and do whatever you want.
Out of my way, Plankton.
What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
One tiny bit of plankton drifting across the sea. So minuscule, so insignificant. They couldn't possibly have any kind of influence on the boundless ocean.
I'm gonna kick your ass!
Stop it! We shouldn't fight!
Fuck'd you just say? You some kind of goody-goody little bitch? Who do you think you are talking to me like that? You think you're my fucking dad or something?
No, I wasn't...
Fuck you!
He punched me. And I flew back in a heap. It was like something straight out of a comic book. I didn't even see the punch coming. It was just suddenly right there in my face. One second I was standing there, the next I was soaring through the air. Now that I think about it, maybe I'd kind of forgotten the kind of people I'd been trapped here with. My common sense had just stopped functioning. Being around all these ultimates had blown my fuses. So, I guess I shouldn't be surprised it led to something as absurd as this. But I just lost track of that sense of reality. That was my last thought as my consciousness started to fade. Before it finally cut out completely. And when I finally opened my eyes again, what I saw was... Huh? Where am I? As if it had become part of my daily routine, I woke up in yet another room I'd never seen before. Okay, so... where am I now? This must be the key to the room. My name's written on the keychain. Which means it must be mine, right? I'd better hang on to it for now. It looks like there's something in the drawer. It's a toolkit. It must be brand new. It's still in the shrink wrap. I don't really need it right now, so I'll just leave it here. There's a piece of paper hanging up on the wall, which says... I crumpled up the sheet of paper and threw it in the trash. This would appear to be the bathroom. Huh? It's not opening. I guess it's locked. Looks like this door leads outside. It's locked. So, some of the rooms have locks, huh? I think I'm starting to understand. This room must be... This is my assigned dorm room. Someone must have carried me here after I fell unconscious. So that answers that question. The next question is... what's everyone else up to right now? There's only one way to find out. And that's to get out of here. I rushed out of the room to meet up with all the others. But there was someone waiting for me there. It was like something out of an old TV show. Oh! Sayaka? Sorry, are you okay?
I'm fine. I hope you're okay. Sorry about that.
She had an embarrassed smile on her face. I stood up slowly. Are you okay, Sayaka? Are you hurt?
Mm-hmm. You make it sound worse than it is. I'm completely fine. I know how I look, but I've actually built up some pretty good muscles jumping up and down on stage.
That's good then.
But are you okay? You know, from when Mondo hit you?
That's true. I got knocked out right there in front of everyone. I guess I revealed my lack of cool right from the beginning. It's embarrassing.
Makoto?
Oh, I'm fine. Nothing wrong here.
Oh, that's good. I was kind of worried.
Thanks. By the way, what are you doing here?
Actually, I came to get you.
You came to get me?
Well, if you really are feeling better, I was hoping you could come to the dining hall.
The dining hall?
After you got knocked out, everyone decided to go and do their own thing. We decided it would be more effective if we split up to investigate. So we agreed to get together later on and talk about what we'd each found out.
So, does that mean it's almost time to get back together? If that's what's going on, then of course I'll go with you.
Good. I'll go ahead and meet you at the dining hall then.
This must be the dormitory dining hall.
It looks pretty clean, so that's good. I guess that's not really important right now with us being prisoners here and all.
Yeah, that's true. Nobody was there waiting for us. We don't really have much choice. I guess we should just wait here for now.
Okay.
Huh? You heard that?
Like I said, I'm psychic. Come on, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I just have amazing intuition.
Is it really just intuition? I'll have to be careful when I'm monologuing around her.
By the way, Makoto.
Huh? What is it?
Well, it's just... I know this is kind of continuing the self-introduction thing, but I wanted to ask you something.
What did you want to ask me?
Makoto, did you happen to go to a Blackroot Junior High? Were you maybe in class 2?
Yeah, actually, I was.
I knew it! I went there too. I was in class 4 though. Do you remember me?
Do I remember? Even back in middle school, she was a celebrity with all kinds of ultimates surrounding her. How could I forget? Almost as surprising as her question was that she remembered me. We'd never even talked to each other, but somehow she still knew who I was.
Hey, are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm just surprised is all. I wouldn't have thought you'd remember me.
We went to the same school for 3 years, of course I remember.
Well, that's true. But there were lots of students in our grade, right? Plus, I've never been the type of person to ever really stand out. I'm average at everything, and all my hobbies are totally normal. Even normal would call me boring.
What are you talking about? You're so strange.
Strange? That's... She started giggling even louder. That somehow mysterious smile of hers made my heart grow calmer. Her smile was the nicest smile I'd ever seen.
Anyway, I'm really glad that I know somebody here. Talking to you has made me feel a lot better about all this. You're amazing, Makoto.
No, I'm really not. I'm nothing at all compared to all you ultimates.
But you're the one that helped me find my courage again, not any of those ultimate students.
Aw, thank you for saying that.
And to thank you for helping me out, I'm going to become your ultimate assistant!
Huh? My assistant?
Yep, I'm your assistant now. I'm going to help you out as much as I can, so let's get out of here together!
When she says things like that, it It just gets me pumped up! Which is nice, but still. Everyone else is still late. Besides that, I don't even know what time it is right now. There must be a clock around here somewhere. Like that one. So what time is it right now? What? 7 o'clock? At night?
You were unconscious for a pretty long time.
I see. Without being able to look out a window, I've lost all sense of time. If I have to stay in this place for too long, I might just go crazy.
I can't believe no one's here yet, but I'm sure they'll start showing up soon.
Almost like he timed it, Taka threw open the dining hall doors right as Sayaka said that.
Ah, Makoto! Sayaka! So you two got here first, huh? Too bad. I was sure I beat everyone here. I guess that just means I don't have enough fighting spirit yet! Well, I won't give up. Next time I swear I'll win, no matter what it takes. Justice shall always prevail!
That's a bit much, don't you think?
And soon after that, everyone else came strolling in one after another. After a few minutes, everyone had gathered in the dining hall.
Okay, it looks like everyone's here. Time to start the meeting! Let's all go around and share what we found out during our respective investigation. The sooner we find out what's going on, the sooner we get out of here!
Wait, hold on a sec.
What's wrong?
What about, what's her name? You know, the silver-haired girl? Oh yeah, Kyoko.
What about her?
She's not here.
What?
I took another look around the dining hall. Sure enough, she was nowhere to be seen.
I wonder where she went. Has anyone seen her?
But everyone just shook their heads.
What? So nobody's seen her?
Why hasn't Kyoko shown up yet? Could it be because...
Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting. How you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible.
Is it possible? Was she really... No, I'm just overthinking things.
Darn it, Kyoko! You're really going to be late like this on the first day of school? Not only is she late, she didn't tell anyone she would be late. A most unbecoming personality trait.
You're being a real jackass right now. You know that?
Well, what do you want me to do? Punctuality is everything! Now then, I declare that the first session of the Hope Peak Academy briefing meetings has begun!
Makoto, actually, first of all, I've talked enough. Maybe we should listen to what everyone else has to say.
Okay, let's do that.
You know...
Huh? What's up?
I feel like I really have become your personal assistant, don't you agree? I may not be the best assistant in the world, but I'll give it everything I've got.
No, you've already done so much as my assistant.
Okay, so since you're in the dark about all this, let me lay out what's been going on. Everyone split up to investigate different parts of the building, but... Byakuya and Taka each went off on their own, and so did Kyoko.
I wanted to try and find some clue as to who's responsible for imprisoning us here. But unfortunately, I made no such discoveries. That's all from me.
Really? That's it?
If I'd uncovered anything, naturally I would have more to say. But I didn't, so I don't.
Right. Understood. I spent some time looking around the dormitory, and there I made the discovery of the century. I found that there was exactly one room for each person.
Well, yeah, I figured that out before anything else.
Each door already has a nameplate on it, so I guess all the rooms have been assigned already.
And each room key was attached to a keychain with the owner's name precision etched into it.
Which confirms that the room I was in earlier is, in fact, my room.
And Chihiro and I found out that all the rooms are totally soundproof.
Your next door neighbor could scream their lungs out and you wouldn't hear a thing.
Well, each room also had a private bathroom, which could also lock.
But it looked like there were only locks on the bathrooms in the girls' dorms.
Huh? But when I checked my bathroom door before, it definitely seemed like it was locked. That's weird. I should double check that later.
Okay, so they got a bunch of rooms ready for us. They're assuming we're gonna be here a while.
Well, better to have than have not. At least we don't have to worry about surviving like wild animals.
That can't be all you have to report. Can it, Mr. Honor Student?
That's all for my report. Let's move on to whoever's next.
It looks like Leon, Hiro, Junko, and Chihiro all grouped up together.
We went all up and down the school, double-checking the windows in all the hallways and classes. We wanted to see if we could get any of those metal plates to come off. And what happened was...
Nothing! Not a damn thing! We couldn't even get a single one to budge, even a little bit!
There wasn't any hope of escape anyway. The school really has been totally cut off.
This sucks. It really sucks. It sucks. What the hell are we gonna do?
God damn, calm down! You're starting to make me nervous.
The same goes for Hina, Sakura, and Mondo. Celestia, Touko, and Hifumi were left over, so they joined up.
We thought maybe we could find some way to communicate with the outside, so we went looking all over. But we didn't find a thing. Sorry.
I went back to the main hall, thinking maybe we could do something about that giant hunk of metal. But even with Sakura and me both, it wouldn't budge. We hit it with desks and chairs and nothing. It was as hard as, like, metal.
Well, yes, it is metal.
Anyway, if we're gonna get out of here, it's not gonna be through there.
I feel like I could just cry. But no! I have to hold it in. I have to manage my hydration.
I shall tell you what happened next. It has nothing to do with communicating with the outside world, but it's still worth worrying about. In both the school and dorm areas, there was a set of stairs leading up to another floor.
But there were gates there, and we couldn't find any way to open them, so we couldn't check it out.
In other words, at this point, we are only able to search the first floor. We can further assume that there is potentially something above the second floor as well. And if that's the case, there is at least a chance it may lead to a way out.
If I am being honest, I can't quite say we acted as one. Rather, we did nothing as one. We spent the entire time in the gym. Honestly, we are not exactly the types to go running around a school like a gaggle of junior detectives.
What the hell were you thinking, just sitting around the gym the whole time?
Well, it's not like any of you invited me along. Nobody said, hey, come with us. I blame you for leaving me out. It's your fault.
If you wanted to go with someone, you should have just said something.
Forget it. Like I'd want to go anywhere with a dirty slut like you.
Slut?
Your mind is as thin as your body. You make me sick to my stomach.
I don't even know how to react. How can you say something so awful to someone you just met?
Alright guys, everybody just calm down, okay? All this stress is bad for your skin, you know?
Yeah, it sounds like you two are so close now you're fighting like sisters.
I don't think that's what's going on, Sayaka.
So that's what they have to say, huh? And I guess I'm the only one left. I went and had a look around the dining room. I found a fridge in the back of the kitchen and it was overflowing with all kinds of stuff. Guess we don't have to worry about food at least.
Sure, for now. But even with all that, there are 15 of us. How long can the food last?
You can just eat sesame seeds or something.
Huh? What am I, a parakeet?
I don't think we have to worry about it. All the food gets restocked automatically each day. At least that's what Monokuma said.
You saw him?
Yeah, he came out of nowhere while I was checking the fridge, told me that, then disappeared again. He was so fast. I can't believe someone could have been moving him around with a remote control.
A weaponized toy that can just appear from nowhere. I can't tell if we're supposed to be afraid or not.
But was everything okay? He didn't try to, eat you or anything.
Eat her? What do you mean by that? I mean, when you say eat, what kind of eating are we talking about?
Come on, man!
You're acting like some kind of sleazy drunk dude.
Not like there's any good kind of drunk, dude.
Hey, stop screwing around, all of you! Are you still asleep or something? We're prisoners here. We could all just die any second.
She's right. We can't be making stupid jokes right now. We gotta do something, or...
A voice cut through the noise, interrupting Mondo.
You're all spending an awful lot of time yelling and carrying on. Do you really think you can afford to do so? Have none of you accepted the reality of the situation?
Kyoko, where the heck have you been? We already started the meeting without you!
She didn't say a word. Instead, she just dropped a piece of paper on the table. Huh? What's this?
It appears to be a map of Hope's Peak Academy.
A map?
What the? Where did you find this?
It doesn't matter where I found it.
It does matter! You're really freaking us out right now!
Never mind that. What's it mean?
Since you asked, I simply waved my hand, and all of a sudden appeared. Honestly, what do you think? Just look at it. The building we're in right now is laid out in precisely the same way as Hope's Peak Academy.
So, what you're saying is, this really is Hope's Peak Academy?
Well, in terms of construction, yes. But it looks like it has a number of strange, renovations done to it.
Renovations?
I don't know all the details yet. All I found was details about the first floor.
But then, this really is Hope's Peak. We didn't get kidnapped and taken to some other place.
So stupid, it's not even possible. This is where the country's future elite are supposed to come and learn.
But if this really is Hope's Peak, where are all the other students?
Hey, come on, guys. Let's just stop talking about all this, negative stuff.
But aren't you worried?
Worried? What's there to be worried about? I mean, this was all planned out, right? The people in charge of Hope's Peak put all this together, right? Man, if I got stressed every time something like this happened, I'd have ectoplasm shooting out my mouth. Good things come to those who wait, right? So we just gotta chill and everything will work itself out.
Why are you laughing? What's so funny?
I am just happy, that is all. It seems splitting up to investigate was a good idea after all.
Haven't you been listening? Looking around was a total waste of time! We didn't find a way out, didn't find who's behind this, we still have no idea what's going on!
Is it not crystal clear to you what is going on? It is perfectly obvious that we have been imprisoned in some secret location with no way out.
None of us had any response to that. We didn't want to accept that reality, but it was staring us right in the face.
You didn't have to go and say that. I was trying not to think about it. No way out. We're trapped here. What are we supposed to do?
It's very simple. If you want to leave, you just have to kill.
Don't even joke about that!
Everyone just calm down, please. We need to stop and think about what to do from here.
There's gotta be something we can do.
All we can do is adapt. Adapt to living our lives here from now on.
Live here? Are you saying we should just accept it?
A lack of adaptability is a lack of survivability. Survival is not based on who is the strongest or the smartest. It comes down to who can adapt. As someone who has come out on top more than once, I have a suggestion.
Huh? What do you mean?
We all understand that we are trapped here, which means we will be spending the night. However, you all remember the rule regarding nighttime, right? So regarding this nighttime, I think we need to add a rule of our own.
What do you mean?
Going out at nighttime should be prohibited altogether. The school regulations do not actually tell us not to go out at night. I would like to make it official.
Why?
The way things are now, every time night comes, we will start to get worried and anxious. We will all be afraid someone might try and come kill us. What? If we have to worry about that night after night for who knows how long, it will wear us down in no time.
So, you're suggesting we limit our activity at night as a kind of preventative measure?
However, unlike the other rules, nobody can be forced to comply. We all have to agree to follow it.
I see what you mean, but I think I can agree to that. It's like the little goth Lolita said. Without something like that, we're just gonna self-destruct.
On behalf of all the men here, I agree to comply.
Hey, you can't just decide to speak for us.
So everyone is in agreement? Good. Then if you will excuse me.
Huh? Wait, where are you going?
It is almost nighttime. I want to take a shower before it arrives. So, goodbye.
Moving with pure elegance, Celeste left the dining hall. Her behavior seemed so natural, I couldn't imagine anyone trying to stop her.
So, I guess it's pretty obvious where we go from here. We'll be spending the night, it looks like.
Adaptability.
So, Mr. Chairman, what next? One person already left.
Well then, what say we call an end to today's meeting? Like she said, it's almost nighttime anyway. We can reconvene first thing tomorrow morning.
Do we really have to stay the night here?
We don't have a choice. We can't go long without getting some sleep.
So we have to just give up?
That's all fine and good for today, but what do we do tomorrow?
Our only option is to split up and look around again, and let everyone know if we find anything.
Yeah, okay. Let's do that.
Then we're done for today? Good. I'm exhausted.
With heavy movements, everyone headed off to their private rooms.
Makoto, are you ready to call it a day?
Yeah, let's go. Is this really where I'll be staying for the foreseeable future? Oh, that's right. I should check the bathroom one more time before I go to bed. Only the girls' bathrooms should have locks on them, right? Alright, let's open it up. It's no use. It really is locked.
Wrong. Not locked.
Holy crap!
Jeez, talk about an overreaction. It's like you just saw a ghost or something. Like some kind of robotic bear ghost.
What are you doing here?
Makoto Naegi, this is super duper majorly bad. So bad, it's almost magical. Ultra magical awful attack. In point of fact, I acknowledge the bathroom in your room has a problem with the door frame.
Wait, so the reason it won't open isn't because it's locked? The door just doesn't fit?
Didn't you see the notice? What, can't you read? The bathrooms in the boys' rooms don't have locks. A lock on a boys' bathroom's kind of pointless, don't you think? Well, it's not that it's pointless, I guess, but I'm no expert on the birds and the bees and all that. Anyway, there's a little trick to opening this particular ill-fitting door. And that's what I'm here to teach you. Okay, ready? So you just gotta turn the doorknob, then lift up while you pull. Go ahead, give it a try.
Turn the knob and lift the door up while I pull. When I did that, the door opened without a problem.
Boo boo! See? It opened right up! Isn't that crazy though? Your door's the only door that doesn't fit quite right. You're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But it looks like you're not lucky at all. Anyway, I suddenly don't feel like being here anymore. Bye!
Hey, wait! Darn it.
In any normal school, Mr. Monokuma would be a kind teacher, but when I think about what's coming up, I'm just so full of pride and joy. Our ceremony today was absolutely splendid. Thank you all very much. Remember that you're all students of Hope's Peak Academy and strive to refine your ideals. I swear to you, I will send you all off into a new tomorrow.